Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Tara. I'm a farmer in Northern California. I farm grain crops with my dad, and I planted my very first vineyard in 2018. This channel is pretty much all of my farming journey, plus a little extra. If you like this video or you like my channel, please give it a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button. It means so much to me. In today's video, I am out on an island not too far from ours that is actually owned by an organization called the Nature Conservancy. And they use this island to farm pretty much for birds. They focus on bringing more birds in, and they have one bird in particular that I think we're like in its migration path. So they actually will farm corn and a few other crops. And then in the late fall and winter, right now, they actually flood their fields just for these birds. And they have it down to a science, okay? So I'm gonna show you a little bit of what we do to help this island out, to help out this organization, and maybe you'll see some birds. I wonder if you guys will be able to hear all the birds in this clip. I'm actually surveying on an island close-ish to ours that is pretty much dedicated to birds. They have like one bird in particular that they really like to create a safe space for, and they flood pretty much the whole island in the winter for this particular bird. So I'm surveying right now, and that way they can put up levees and flood the island in sections. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but the birds are so loud here. So there is the bird this island works to protect. They're not here year round. I think they're just here in like the fall and winter, but they're obviously doing a good job because they're here. A ton of people come out to this island during the migration of the sandhill crane. That's like their number one bird, I think, that they kind of are here for. We call them the bird people, but they come in their cars and these massive cameras to take pictures of them. And even though I do like taking pictures, I have nothing of that quality. But I'll tell you, if you just like the sound of birds, you could probably just come out here and take the most peaceful nap just listening to the birds talk. That part's not too shabby. Here is an example of how they flood their fields. So you can see the corn stubble in there a little bit, and they build up levees, just fill them with water. This field here is a little bit more of like what I'm helping them with. You can see they've actually built this levee and filled up the field with water. Those are honkers, Canadian geese. So that was a cornfield as well. And pretty much what I do is I mark inside. They'll put some levees sometimes. That way they can hold up a certain amount of water. They know exactly how much water they want in each section. So by me putting marks in for them to build levees, they're able to control pretty much how many inches of water they want. Where when you have a really long field, unless it's completely flat, it's pretty difficult to have, 2 inches of water throughout the whole field. We've leveled some fields for them, but they don't want to level the whole island all at once. I mean, that would be pretty unrealistic. So sometimes I just survey the fields and I use the existing ground. So that's why they're not straight lines. They get these curves, but it works for what they want. There's a better look of their levees they build. They seriously just go through with a bulldozer and push them up. Happy birds out there. Finally finished surveying. Got a few corn stalks stuck in there, so I'm gonna have to clean this out. Next, I have to get on the computer and design where they're gonna put the levees in. We are not gonna level these fields, so I use the existing elevations, and I'll show you guys. It shows me some contour lines, and we're gonna take a tractor and disc over to that island, and I'll actually follow the GPS contour lines, and then they'll know where to bulldoze up some levees. I'll be using the same tractor I pulled the bank out wagon with to make the marks, and then I just have this little baby disc on the back, and that's what I'm gonna use to mark the contour lines. So my dad and I are getting ready to move the tractor. Luckily, this tractor can move down the road pretty easily. So we're gonna take it over to the island, and then I'll start making the marks. And I have a feeling those people won't be out there right behind me, but it'll be good enough just so they can see where to bulldoze up their levees. All right, I'm flagging. We are moving the tractor right now. Luckily, it's not a very wide tractor. So we actually, where we're driving right now, we're not even over the middle line, but we do still drive with the flag and the light up and the hazard lights. So making our way over. Dad's driving. Dad's driving back there. Even though we're on a nice paved road, this is actually a country road. So that's why he's driving right in the middle. They do literally have it down to a science. So they don't just flood random fields at random times. They know what they want to flood and when and how much water. And yeah, it's a science. A lot of honkers. There's just a few birds. Just a couple. We made it. All right, we are about to start marking the lines. The disc I brought, unfortunately, they have too much stubble, so the disc I brought is not really gonna make enough mark. So they actually have a Challenger and a Ridger disc or something that's gonna follow behind me, and he'll make the marks. So there's gonna be me and another tractor marking all the contour lines so that way they can flood. Here's the map I surveyed, and we're gonna be following all these little lines. Normally there's like 100-foot grid, but because I want to be able to see the lines really clearly, I took it away. It's about 300 acres. I got my little GPS there on the front. That's how we know where I'm at. And a lot of people ask what these bars are with the pink ribbon. We plant with this tractor, and that's where we put our fertilizer tanks, and the pink ribbon is just to help you avoid hitting your head on them. There's their Challenger. You seriously cannot even see my mark. It's kind of like that. Last year I was able to mark it by myself, but not this year. But you can obviously see whatever he's pulling behind him, it's doing a pretty good job. Feels so good to be back in the tractor. Oh, I know everyone enjoyed my corn harvest video so much, which made me so happy. If you've not watched my corn harvest videos, you can click playlists, and I have all Corn Harvest 2019 in a playlist, so you can check them out. That was my first little series of videos to get me comfortable with YouTube. Right. Definitely still an adjustment getting on YouTube. I feel comfortable with the recording and the editing, but my dad is supportive of me doing it, but he still kind of doesn't like to be on camera or like at all. So when I'm by myself in a tractor, it's so easy. But when I'm trying to do things with him, it's a little more challenging. I tried to film while doing one of the lines, but it was pretty shaky. Right now I'm just driving in a headland, but you can see that's me there, and then these are the lines I'm gonna follow. And I pretty much just try to drive as close to them as I can. We had spud ditches in this field, so it's a little rough. All right, 2 down. Just finished leveling all our fields that my dad wanted to get done this year, so that's exciting. And our next project is we're gonna plant some triticale in some fields, which if you don't know what that is, it's similar to winter wheat. And we also are gonna touch up our alfalfa fields. There are some spots that are looking a little dead, and we've got some extra seed, so we're gonna get that out. We're staying busy. It is November 19th. The last 2 days were 80. So yeah, it's pretty warm, and there's no rain in the forecast. So we are staying busy. That field is done. 6 fields. Really excited. I'm going to my first speaking event next month in December. It's called Farmer to Farmer, and I'm really excited. I did one little tiny thing with Farm Her last year. But I'm really excited for this. I was excited for that too, but I get to travel for this one, and I get to meet some awesome farming YouTubers and farmers from Instagram. I'm just so excited. I've never been to Nebraska. I've been told to pack a lot of warm clothes. I missed one. Too many things at once. Very typical me. looks like his disc might be plugged up. Yeah, that looks pretty plugged. Do you wanna? Okay. Well, this disc looks really plugged, but he didn't want to stop. Pretty plugged. Hopefully they'll be able to see the marks though. You can see the tractor behind me now. I need to get some video of him. It's a nice pretty Challenger on tracks. Field 4 out of 6. So we're getting closer. I've never driven a tractor with tracks. Is it a smoother ride? I don't know. If you have watched my corn harvest series, you know I love my snacks. Feel like I'm getting my snacks dialed in, but I decided I had to up my sandwich game, which I don't always bring a sandwich. But if you are on Instagram, you can check out my friend Bales Hay, Trevor Bales. He has the most amazing sandwiches for lunch every day. They're like this big and just like stuffed full of stuff. Trying to get on his sandwich level. Sometimes my sandwiches are pretty sad. Started going back to the gym last week. So happy. Feels so good. I used to love working out, and I do still really enjoy it. It's just once you break the habit of like getting your butt over there, oh, it's hard to get back into it. But it's a very good stress reliever for me. And I really like having my own program or whatever and working out by myself. But I have to say the gym that I go to has this like boot camp class 2 days a week, and it kicks your butt. It's perfect. It's what I need right now to get back into it. I'm a little sore today because I went to it yesterday. That's what I need. I definitely get a workout on the farm, but lately I've been in a tractor a lot. There's not a whole lot of movement going on. Yeah. All done. Now they can get their bulldozer out here and build levees, start flooding for the birds. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching my video today. It would mean the world to me if you gave it a thumbs up if you're enjoying my channel. And if you're new here, please remember to hit that subscribe button. It means so much to me. I'll see you guys later.